All right, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about how to get you from having a low credit score to holding the keys to your dream home. We're going to build a simple, step-by-step roadmap to make that happen. Does this sound familiar? You're browsing Zillow, you find the perfect place, and then that little 3-digit number pops into your head and poof, the dream just feels out of reach. We're going to tackle that feeling head-on, right now. And this quote from Robert Smiley really says it all. This isn't about being perfect. It's not about some magic number you have to hit overnight. It's about having a smart plan and taking action. This is about strategy. So where does any good strategy begin? Well, you have to know where you're starting from. Let's figure that out first. This is the absolute, non-negotiable first step. I know it can be a little scary to look, but you can't make a plan if you don't know what you're working with. You have to face the numbers to change the numbers. And here's exactly how you do it. This isn't some random website. Annualcreditreport.com is the official government-mandated site. And you want to pull from all three bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Because believe it or not, they often have different information. It's totally free once a year, so there's no reason not to. Now, why is this so critical? Get this, 1 out of every 5 credit reports has an error on it. Think about that. That could be an old debt that's already been paid or an account that isn't even yours. Finding and fixing these mistakes is often the fastest way to get a nice little bump in your score. Okay, so you've got your reports, you've circled anything that looks weird, now it's time to get to work. Welcome to the Credit Repair Playbook. Before we run any plays, you gotta understand the rules of the game. Look at this chart. See those 2 huge chunks at the top? Payment history and credit utilization? Together, they make up 65% of your entire score. That's massive. So that's where we're gonna focus our firepower. So here it is, 4 simple, straightforward steps. We're going to knock out the easy wins first, then build those rock-solid habits that lenders absolutely love to see. Step 1 is all about that 20% chance of errors. If you find something wrong, you dispute it. You do it in writing, you do it online, you get aggressive. By law, they have to look into it. And fixing even one mistake could boost your score by 20, 30, even 50 points. It's a huge deal. All right, step 2, credit utilization. Basically, this is just how much of your available credit you're using. When a lender sees maxed out cards, they get nervous. They see it as a risk. Your goal is to get the balance on every single card under 30% of its limit. Under 10% is even better, but hitting that 30% mark is a major win. Quick tip, if you can only pay down one card, pick the one with the highest percentage. That'll give you the biggest bang for your buck. Now for the king of them all, on-time payments. It is the single biggest piece of the puzzle. From this day forward, every bill gets paid on time. No exceptions, no excuses. The easiest way to do this? Just go into your accounts right now and set up autopay for at least the minimum payment. Make it impossible to fail. And finally, step 4 is about building positive history. If you don't have a lot of credit, you can try one of these 2 things. If you have a parent or partner with amazing credit, ask them to add you as an authorized user. You basically get to benefit from their good habits. Or you can get a secured card. You give the bank a few $100 as a deposit, and that becomes your credit limit. It's a fantastic way to prove you can be responsible. And hey, one quick pro tip here, and it's a big one. Do not close your old credit cards. It feels like you're being responsible, right? Wrong. Remember that length of credit history slice of the pie? That's 15% of your score. The longer your accounts have been open, the better. So as long as there's no annual fee, just tuck that old card away and let it keep helping your score. Okay, so you can absolutely do all of this on your own. But what if you want to hit the fast forward button? Well, there's a kind of expert shortcut you can take. This is a total game changer. So many people think they need a perfect score before they can even think about talking to a lender. That is a huge mistake. A good mortgage pro is like a credit coach. They can look at your report and give you a specific to-do list, like pay this one card down by $250 and your score will likely jump 25 points. It takes all the guesswork out of it. And here's why you want to talk to them now. See this number, 580? A lot of people think you need a 750 or an 800 to get a mortgage, but many FHA and other loan programs will work with scores starting as low as 580. You might be way, way closer to qualifying than you think. All right, let's bring it all home. We've got the plan, we've got the tools. Now let's talk about the timeline, because those keys really are waiting for you. Look, this isn't some 10-year journey. This is real and it's manageable. If you pull your reports and start executing this plan today, you could see a significant jump in your score in just 3 to 6 months. And being truly credit ready for a mortgage, that is an absolutely achievable goal within a year.
So what's the big takeaway here? It's that your current credit score is just a starting point, not a life sentence. Homeownership isn't a club for the perfect credit elite. It's for people who are determined and for people who have a plan. And now you have one. The only thing left to do is start.